are these animated films making me feel these feelings?
Salutations, everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Up Disney Plus, where we talk about all things Disney Plus. I'm Jenny.
And I'm Andre. We've got an exciting lineup for you today with superheroes, 25 years of talking toys, even a hair-raising anniversary. So let's get into it.
Marvel's 616 is coming to Disney Plus tomorrow, and it is absolutely wild how much Marvel has shaped pop culture, which makes me want to talk about it. So what are some of your favorite moments, favorite characters, Andre?
I grew up with the Marvel characters through cartoons. So like the old classic Spider-Man and Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, and then the 90s Spider-Man cartoon and the X-Men cartoons. Our grocery store had one comic book rack. So I would always go over there and try to read as much of the comics as I could. I get a little bit of Hulk in, a little bit of Iron Man, a little bit of Captain America. What about you?
The entire universe right now is swirling through my brain. I'm such a huge fan of Scarlet Witch, and they did such a great job with her portrayal in the MCU. I also was introduced to the characters via the Saturday morning cartoons. I was a late bloomer technically when it comes to the comics, but it's never too late, I say.
It's never too late, that's right. And Jenny, I believe you spoke with some of the filmmakers of Marvel 616, right?
I sure did. Let's take a look. We're here with Allison Brie, Gillian Jacobs, Jason Sturman, and Paul Scheer. First of all, tell us exactly what Marvel's 616 is all about.
Marvel 616 is a documentary series with different filmmakers, different viewpoints, different genres, themes, style elements, which basically looks at Marvel's history and Marvel's universe of characters and influence on the real world.
What about Marvel's female characters inspires you the most, and how do you hope it will resonate with future generations of fans?
What resonated with me about them were their vulnerabilities, struggling in terms of figuring out who they are, discovering their own self-worth, how to empower themselves within the context of being a superhero, and knowing that you might have to get through some tough times in order to come out on the other side a better and more confident person.
Yeah, I think it's also really exciting to see these characters leading their own series, whether it is Squirrel Girl or Ms. Marvel, Captain Marvel. There are so many exciting characters, and I find that really inspiring.
There's so much Marvel content out there. What makes this series unique?
It is probably uncovering parts of Marvel that you don't know. And you're in for an intriguing ride because each one of these is incredibly different, but yet they share one thing. Amazing creators telling stories that they're passionate about and worlds that mean a lot to them.
So Allison, since your episode Marvel Spotlight is about a high school, we're gonna play a fun game where we get to find out which Marvel Comics characters best fit these high school superlatives. Which Marvel character is most likely to become your best friend the instant you meet?
Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl! Actually, that is a great answer. And let's just pretend it came from me because I totally agree.
I'm gonna go with the classic answer, which is Peter Parker. I feel like Peter is the most open. He wants to make friends. He wants to belong.
Which Marvel character is most likely to kick you out of a group project?
Loki.
Read my mind. Gil and I are really mind melding during this game.
Black Widow. She would not like me, going off on tangents and making jokes.
I'm assuming Tony Stark because I have nothing to contribute to anything at his level of science.
Okay.
Which Marvel hero is the best motivational speaker?
Kamala Khan writes great fanfic, so maybe she could turn that into a motivational speech.
Groot can really convey a lot with I am Groot. So he seems to move people with 3 words. So
very clear and concise. Which Marvel character would have the best TikTok?
I don't think there's a more clever character than Deadpool. I believe they would probably be the funniest because you'd also get some superhero bloopers in there as well.
The whole...
Hulk.
Just like a great surprise at the end of his TikTok,
It would probably be a tie between, Ms. Marvel and Miles Morales Spider-Man, since they both are probably closer to the TikTok generation.
I agree with Jason on that one. Miles and Kamala.
I'm sticking by my Hulk answer.
If he doesn't smash his iPhone every time he tries to record a TikTok.
That's what would make it interesting.
It can get frustrating, that app. Which Marvel hero would win Best Dressed?
I like the Captain Marvel redesign, the recent incarnation of Carol Danvers. Are you wearing a Captain Marvel shirt there?
I am.
There you go.
Ooh. Thank you guys so much for being on the show, and all of you at home, you can start streaming Marvel's 616 tomorrow on Disney+.
Surprise, you filthy animals. Home Alone 2 Lost in New York, and Home Alone 3 are now streaming on Disney+.
Season streamings. This week, we got a trailer for High School Musical, the musical, the holiday special, and even a sneak peek at High School Musical, the series, Season 2.
We also got a new trailer for Godmother, the holiday comedy starring Isla Fisher and Jillian Bell, which starts streaming December 4th. We have something super rad for all you Fortnite fans out there. Fortnite and Disney Plus are collaborating to give you an amazing deal. For a limited time, you can get up to 2 months of Disney Plus with any Fortnite real money in-game purchase. Also, Fortnite is putting Star Wars and Marvel skins into the game. So to give us some tips on how to use those skins and also maybe be better Fortnite players is the Fortnite World Cup champion, Bugha. What's up, Bugha?
What's up, everyone?
So good to see you. Well, congratulations. You gotta tell me how it feels to be a Fortnite World Cup champion.
It's not even a feeling I could probably describe. It's just you're in the moment. You have all this adrenaline rushing around you. I loved it.
It's so cool. So I gotta ask about your name. Where did the name Bugha come from?
Okay, so the name Bugha, it came from my grandpa. I was a little baby, and he was like, Bugha, Bugha, Bugha. I pretty much just inherited that nickname then, and then just had it ever since, so.
That's so awesome. So Disney Plus and Fortnite are doing this collaboration where you have all these different Star Wars and Marvel skins in the game. You got characters like Wolverine and Captain America, Rey, Finn, and Stormtroopers. How do you feel about seeing these characters in Fortnite?
I think it's super sick. Like, first starting out playing Fortnite, there were just all those default skins. There was nothing much to it. But then you watch all these shows, see all these super cool ideas and characters, and you're just like, oh, I wish one day they'd implement this into my favorite game. And here we are now with all these sick skins on all the characters.
Have you been able to come up with any different tips now that you have these specific skins in the game?
So for example, one of the places called Stark Industries, the character actually gives you a key card, and you can put that in and get a bunch of good loot.
Stark's always helping out, right?
There you go.
So Disney Plus, of course, has a lot of movies. Do you have a favorite Disney or Marvel or Star Wars or Pixar movie?
My favorite would be Toy Story. I grew up watching that. I mean, it's just been my favorite ever since. I love all the characters. I love everything about it, the story.
That's appropriate because we're actually celebrating the 25th anniversary of Toy Story right now. So you picked a great film there. Maybe it's because the toy boxes kind of look like they could be loot boxes. Is that what it is?
Probably, yeah.
Nice. Thank you so much. Again, congratulations, and thank you for hanging out with us here today.
Awesome. Thank you guys for having me.
And if you want to take part in this awesome deal, go to Fortnite.com/Disney Plus to redeem your subscription with any Fortnite real money in-game purchase.
Star Command. Come in. Do you read? November 22nd marks the 25th anniversary of Disney and Pixar's Toy Story.
Oh wow, where have all the years gone? I actually remember the first time I watched Toy Story, I was so excited to see this movie just because I loved animation, so it was gonna be interesting to see a fully CG animated movie. And wow, was I impressed. And of course, feeling like, oh, is this what my toys do when I'm gone?
I'm not gonna lie, that was my belief for a very long time. It was a very convincing film when I first saw it. I saw it so many times, and I used to treat my toys very poorly.
Oh, were you a Sid?
Maybe. Let's go home and play.
Just maybe. But as I aged, I just cried more and more with every sequel.
Right? Yeah, it's just amazing that this franchise has been around for 25 years with 4 movies, even a number of shorts along the way. And we thought it'd be a little bit of extra fun to go back in time and check out some of the photos from the first Toy Story film. So let's take a look at these. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's Tim Allen and Tom Hanks, Woody and Buzz together.
Wow.
Those 90s clothes.
All jean, everything.
Yes. Oh, look at this.
Okay.
Look at Tom Hanks.
Okay.
He's recording for Woody, but it seems like he's about to sing his next 90s pop hit right there. He's got his hand on the headphone. You got a friend in me, baby.
It does. It looks very boy band-ish. There's Tim Allen.
Doing his Buzz Lightyear.
Whoa, he's like really far from the mic. He's probably having a shouting scene there.
To infinity and beyond, you know?
There's so much that goes into voice acting. You're using your body.
Yeah.
Anything you can do to bring that character to life.
Oh, there's the whole gang. Such a wonderful cast of people that worked on this.
Yeah, it's fascinating how it all comes together.
So awesome to see those nostalgic flashback photos. Thank you, Toy Story, for 25 years. So cool. And take care of your toys out there, everyone.
Yes.
Some of mine are still in box. I feel like Big Al. I'm sorry. All right, Jenny, it's time for us to light up our lanterns because we are celebrating a very special occasion. November 24th is the 10th anniversary of Walt Disney Animation Studios' Tangled. I love that movie. It is so good.
It's actually one of my favorite movies, and you know who I love with all my heart and soul? Pascal.
I like Maximus, the horse. He's so cool.
Hilarious. What an attitude.
Yes.
But now we get to talk to the director of the film, Byron Howard. Thank you for being here, Byron. Happy Tangled anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, fans are forever obsessed with Tangled, so how does it feel to have created something so special 10 years later?
It is pretty incredible. Like when we were all coming up with the film, we all talked and said, well, maybe if we do our job right, maybe they'll actually build one of these towers in one of the parks. And they're there. So the first time that happened, that blew my mind. And this whole team of people that came together and created this was very, very special. And then to see it come out into the world and see that the world started to embrace Disney musicals again was monumental.
That's fantastic. And is there a favorite moment from behind the scenes of Tangled that you remember?
Yes. Okay. So this is nobody knows this. Get ready, Disney fans, for the inside scoop. You ready? Here it comes.
I'm ready.
When it came time to cast some of the secondary characters, like the pub thugs, our casting director came to Nathan and me and they said, who would you guys love? Anyone in the world, anyone in Hollywood you would want to play a pub thug. And so my choice was, anybody know who Richard Kiel is?
Wait, Jaws from the Bond movies?
Oh, yes. Jaws from the Bond movies. That is correct, sir. So that's like, Jamie, if you could get him to play Vlad, the huge thug that loves tiny unicorns, this would be...
That was him?
Yes. He's 7'2", big, great guy, reached out with his huge hand, shook my tiny hand.
I want that guy.
That
He
guy.
said yes.
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 Dreams come true in the movie and behind the scenes.
That's right.
We have to play a little bit of a game here because there's a fun tip that Rapunzel's hair in Tangled is about 70 feet long.
That is correct.
I got a list of some real life objects and locations, some of which are over 70 feet and some of which are under 70 feet. So we're gonna get you to guess with each one if you think it's over or under the length of Rapunzel's hair.
All right, let's do it.
The length of a bowling lane.
Oh, that's tricky. I thought you guys were gonna be easier than me then. I would say shorter than 70 feet.
That's correct. Yes!
Yes!
70 feet. Yes. The distance between the bases on a baseball diamond.
I'm trying to think. I played baseball badly when I was a kid. How many steps did I have to take? More than 70?
Yes,
Ding,
that's
ding, ding,
correct.
ding, 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 ding.
Ooh.
90 feet. The height of Cinderella's castle in Magic Kingdom Park at Walt Disney World Resort.
Oh, in Florida?
Cast member.
Yes, I know this. I think it's 183 feet, 180 something.
Whoa. That's
Whoa.
close. 189. Yeah.
Good enough.
Yes.
The length of an Olympic-sized pool.
Less?
Oh.
It's okay,
no,
I'll bring it
it's
back. I
over.
was giving you that one. I'm a sports metric guy. I totally knew.
Yes, 164 feet for the pool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I totally knew that. I totally knew.
Yeah.
All right, here's a Marvel one for you.
Yeah, well, you know, you're in for it because I just recently watched the entire Marvel Universe from front to back, so prepare yourself for a correct answer.
All right, we'll see. The height to which Ant-Man grows in Marvel Studios' Captain America Civil War.
I am guessing that it is less than 70 feet.
That is correct.
Yes!
Oh, it was, yes, 60 feet.
Oh, yes! High five to Marvel. Clink. Nice job. I've underestimated your guys' guile. You guys chose ones that were very close.
You got most of those right, though. That was really
Yes.
good.
Thank you, guys. This is really fun.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
thank you for Tangled.
Yes. Tangled, everybody. Amazing team made this film.
Should we end off with the Smolder?
Oh, man. Okay.
Wow, we had a lot of fun today.
It was an absolute blast. And everyone watching, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and head on over to Disney Plus where you can stream all of your favorites. We'll see you soon.
We will see you next week. But Jenny, I don't want to alarm you, but I think Rapunzel just moved.
Don't play with me, Andre. If she takes out a frying pan, please let me know.
That's all right. I'll give it a smolder.
Alone at last.